I was keeping an eye on Patrick Mahomes' ankle. It was one of those where, oh, yeah, that's right. He got banged up and then the fallout from that. And he appears to be okay. He had that scare a couple of years ago with his knee. And then because, I mean, he does put himself out there. It always feels like he does run and understand the situation, understand the circumstances. He doesn't just run and go, I'm going to fly all over the place. RG3 did that a few times, and it cost him. Josh Allen did that earlier in his career, not as much so now, but Mahomes runs in a strategic way. He's opportunistic, but he did get banged up with the ankle, and then I was thinking, if he goes down, like how good is the infrastructure with the Chiefs? Because Carson Wentz, I believe, is the backup quarterback to Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City. Is that a good thing? Is he the right backup quarterback for Patrick Mahomes? It's difficult to stay healthy for 17 games at that position. Now, they have done everything they can to try to ensure that these quarterbacks won't get banged up, but 60 quarterbacks, I believe, last year started a game. So the odds are your quarterback is going to get banged up. Maybe more serious than that. Could be out for the season like Deshaun Watson. It could be one game with an injury. Dak Prescott out for a month. That backup quarterback. And I think we do trust the Chiefs and the infrastructure there. But remember with Tom Brady, when you had Jimmy Garoppolo, and what did we hear? Hey, all you need is Belichick. Be like, really? Like you can just move on from Tom Brady? Hey, anybody can quarterback this team. Then Jimmy G gets hurt, and then what is it? Jacoby Brissett. Hey, who needs Jimmy G? I'm like, you guys are crazy. You're on crack. What are you doing? Tom Brady's one of the best quarterbacks, maybe the best quarterback of all time. You're going to have drop-off there. Now, do you have great coaching there? Yes. And you have an infrastructure there. And you could probably have the same thing with the Kansas City Chiefs. But if you said, hey, can we survive and have Carson Wentz in there? I say you can survive, but you're not going to be the team to beat because Mahomes is irreplaceable. Brady was irreplaceable. There's certain quarterbacks. Now, we can go back to Joe Montana, and we thought he's irreplaceable, but he was replaceable. Steve Young became a Hall of Famer when he succeeded him. Denver's still looking for John Elway's successor. There's certain franchises where you go, the Dolphins been looking for Dan Marino's successor. But you have certain players who can fill in, play well. Matt Castle, when Tom, blew out his knee, Matt Castle came in and what did they win? 10 games. And people are like, Matt Castle, man, he can play. Okay, he can play a little bit, but do I want to have him as my starting quarterback the rest of the season or in a big game? Because what is irreplaceable with Mahomes is that ability to make everybody nervous on the other side. Game on the line, he's got the ball. Yeah, Paulie.
So are you saying, let me read between the lines or read right in the lines. You trust the Chiefs, Andy Reid, and their coaching staff so much that the most important player in football, they could get by without him if they had to. And you're not complimenting Mahomes.
Well, what does get by mean, though?
Well, you wouldn't say, if Mahomes was ruled out for the season, hypothetically,
okay,
you wouldn't say they have no chance to make it to the Super Bowl. There are some teams you would probably say that about.
I would say they'd still have a chance. I'm not going to say a good chance.
Yeah.
They would have a chance.
So it's a big compliment to the entire organization.
Yes. But I think that, there was a moment where if Jimmy G was the quarterback for the Patriots, do I think they still could have gotten the playoffs and been a threat? Yes. But it comes down to game on the line. That quarterback, there's only one or two people who are like him in the league. And with Mahomes, there's nobody like him because we've seen it. Yes, Eden.
It feels like you're trying very carefully to not call Patrick Mahomes a system quarterback while saying it's actually the system that does this.
No, it's his system.
But anybody can run it?
No. I mean,
isn't it Andy Reid's, though?
I would say that's a pretty much a combo platter with those guys. I don't think anybody can replicate what Mahomes does. Can Carson Wentz go in there and if he plays good football, are they still going to be a threat to win the Super Bowl? Yeah, I can't deny that. But I haven't seen Carson Wentz play quality football in a while. That's
Haven't seen him play football.
Whoa.
Well, you're right about that.
Carson Wentz is on the verge of getting his second career ring without playing in a Super Bowl.
Okay.
That's awesome.
All right. He can be the Jack Haley of quarterbacks, you know? All you got to do is cheer. But no, I don't want to diminish Mahomes in any way, but I do think the system that they have in place of plug and play, they plug and play at every position, it feels like. Running back, wide receiver, offensive line, certainly what they've done defensively. They have special teams, great kicker. That is a complete team. Yes, Heaton.
Can we do a quick Carson Wentz career salary?
Ooh.
It's hot.
Wow.
It's hot.
Do you have the numbers?
Heck yeah, I have. It's the minute we mention any player, the first thing I do is look up how much money they've made.
Paulie gets to play this time. You're going to host it.
That's great.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Celery, 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 celery.
My favorite part is right there. I just wanted to be there when he's recording this. Is he in the car on his way to work at a stoplight? Is he at a recording studio? Is he in the kitchen? His wife and kids are there for breakfast, and he's singing salary. Yeah, Paul.
A quick tidbit here, by the way. Carson Wentz has 153 career touchdown passes. That's 10 fewer than Troy Aikman.
Who would you rather have?
And you get 3 rings. Troy just didn't throw it a lot.
He didn't need to.
Yep. It worked out great.
He didn't need to.
Worked out great.
All right, Seton. We're going to play career salary Carson Wentz.
Yeah, he's had a hell of a career for himself in the bank account.
All right.
department.
Todd, do you want to make a guesstimate?
112.3 million.
All right. Marvin.
120 even.
All right. Paulie.
Hell of a. Seton said hell of a. I'm going to go 126 mil.
126. I'm going to go to 134.7.
Oh, man. You know, if it was closest, whilst also going over, Dan, you would win. 132.7.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
Wait, are you counting that check he just got?
I'm counting his active.
I didn't know that he hadn't cashed it yet.
Right.
Direct deposit.
Yeah, unfortunately, if we were going to include his 2025 salary, should he get one, then you probably would have won.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yes. But Mahomes with the ankle, you take him for granted. You know, you do. When he does those, escape scrambles down the sidelines, but you can't replace him. You can't replace him when it comes to the postseason. Yes, Paul.
Has anyone ever called him deceptively athletic? Because body style, he looks like a drop back quarterback. I'm trying to be nice. He's not, like a jacked runner.
He's got a dad bod.
Okay, fair enough. But when he runs, he has it. He has the moves and enough wheels.
But I don't know if he's fast. I don't know if anybody's ever said, hey, you know what is 40? I have no idea.
When he goes, though, it's very deliberate when he decides to go.
He looks like, it feels like Josh Allen is faster than him. We know Lamar Jackson is in Kyler Murray. Like he's probably a 4.7, 4.8 guy. Paulie, can you see? I don't know if he didn't run the 40 at the combine. But
Unlikely, Belichick.
I don't know if he's run the 40. But that's one of those guys, like Jerry Rice famously ran a 4.6. But I don't think many people caught him from behind. Mahomes he's just elusive. You want me to be quick? I can be quick. You want me to be fast? I can be fast. And he's smart when he runs. But I don't know if he's, 4.75 guy. Yes, Pauline.
I think this is a pro day for Mahomes, not the combine, but it's in his file. He ran a 4.8 even.
Okay.
40.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's like Josh Allen, I think, had the same 40 as Cam Newton did. Like these are big men who are great athletes there. But Mahomes, that's a respectable. But you probably got, how many quarterbacks do you think have a better 40-yard dash time than him? Is Josh Allen 4.75?
Exactly correct.
Yeah. I think Cam Newton was as well. They're just certain guys who are faster than their time would show. Yes, Marv.
Andrew Luck. think he ran a good 40 also.
He was a 4.75 guy too, I think.
Oh. It was downhill.
Both ways.
Oh, I looked it up.